Alright, good morning. Welcome to today's vlog where it is 8:55. We're here at the first location. I've yet to call them, but we need to give them a call, go inside, get this 11 unloaded. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, well at this point it is 10:18. I am way too damn hot. The AC situation on that back dock is virtually non-existent, so that's the thing. I'm extremely hot, extremely sweaty. I really want this AC to kick in and blow on me face. Hurry up, please. Give me all the goods. Driving 3 miles to the next location. I think, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think this might be the brand new location that I've been talking about for several months now. It should have opened last month or this month, and today when I got off the exit, I saw a bunch of cars in the parking lot for the first time. So, I know that the new location is open, which means that the other 3 locations are closed, or 2. It's either 2 or 3 locations that they closed down when they opened the new location. I know exactly where it is. I know exactly where the dock door is. I think this is the right location. Again, not 100% sure. But let's go over there and see if it is the right place. All right, 10:48. Here we are at the second location today. This particular location gets 11, I'm pretty sure. We're finally here. The drive here took entirely too long. I know I should have just followed where I knew I needed to go. But no, I decided, follow the GPS just in case I'm not correct about where I'm going. No, I was 100% correct about where I'm going, and the GPS had no fluffing clue where I actually needed to be. It took me to a house way back not really all that way back, but I'm talking go down the street, veer right onto a street that no fucking truck should be on, go down the street a little bit, turn right onto a street that is impossible to turn onto because the truck can't make that turn, and then turn left into somebody's driveway, and that's the location. Like, no, big no. So I'm going to report that on the company tablet here, obviously. They got the door open at the moment. This is the brand new location. It looks nice and pretty. They got all the little grand opening things still up too. Yes, indeed. We are over an hour late because the last location took so damn long, and then the drive here also took so damn long. Anyways, I'm gonna go in there momentarily, but first I am going to focus on reporting this location incorrect delivery location. The GPS is so wrong. So wrong. So let's fix it. Alright, that's reported. It's pretty easy to do reports like that, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and go inside. We're gonna go ahead and go inside and get this. I said 11, but I didn't actually look here. It's 10. Last place was 11. This place is 10. Let's go get this 10 unloaded. Alright, it is 11:28. Done here. Everything's unloaded. No issues. No issues at all. But yeah, we're done here. We're gonna yawn apparently. Welcome back to the truck. Like I said, there was no issues unloading anything. I watched a YouTube video and then a bunch of TikToks or Facebook, whatever, blah blah blah. Yes indeed. But now, at least that dock had AC on the dock. It felt good in there. Alright, we're up in the truck. About half the paperwork's filled out. Gotta fill out the other half of the paperwork right now. Oop, don't drop my pen. My Apple Pencil. It is 11:30. We have a 15.5-mile drive that says it's going to take 33 minutes. Not exactly sure if it's actually going to take that long because I'm not sure which way it's taking me, but probably not the way it wants me to go. So let's go ahead and take a drink and stop wasting time on my 14-hour clock. All right, it is 12:01 in the afternoon at this point. We are here at this particular location. This particular location gets 3. We just got off the phone with them. Yes, we did. They said that they were going to page somebody, and somebody will be back here shortly. Like I said, it's 12:01. Goodness, all the damn bumps on, what is that, US 33 or US 35 in West Virginia? All the damn bumps has messed up the positioning of my damn GPS so much. Ah! That made it fall. Oh, now I'm gonna need two hands to deal with this. All right, let me fix my GPS. I'm definitely not the biggest fan of where that GPS is actually at, but it is whatever it is. That's where they mounted it. That's where it's gotta stay. Oh my God, these cookies are so warm that they're literally soft. My cookies are on the ground. Luckily, this is a relatively clean truck because I haven't done much in it yet. And if you think I'm gonna throw these cookies away because they landed on the ground, you're gonna be messed up. Sorry, not sorry, but I paid like $5 for these damn cookies, and the floor is not that dirty. So sorry, not sorry. I don't care. I'll check them later, see if there's crumbs on them, and if there is, I doubt that there is, but if there is, I'll blow them off. And it'll be fine. Just a little extra pepper. Yes, indeed. Anyways, let's go inside. I need to grab my actual phone. Oh, did I show you? Look how fucking adorable that is. I love it. The other day, while I was playing around with my phone case, I noticed that there was this here in order to actually connect a little charm. So I went ahead and bought a little charm, and I love it. It's so adorable. I was looking at so many charms, I wasn't sure which one to get, and then I ended up scrolling past this one, and I was like, okay, I just bought a cherry blossom background. Why not get a cherry blossom charm? Like, duh, that's a no-brainer. And now I want to listen to that song. So I'm going to put in my AirPods, and I'm going to listen to No Brainer. All right, 12:13. We're done here. No issues. Truck's unloaded. That's a B. No issues. We're going to slowly drive down the street to a truck stop. And it's not that far. It's like less than half a mile. And the reason we're going to do that is because I'm out of hours. If I keep the truck under 20, it won't shift into driving, which is good. There is a nice, easy, safe, and secure location. I know I said half a mile. It's not even half a mile down the road. It's so close that its parking lot might as well be connected, even though it's not actually connected. It would be easier if it was connected. Yeah, my 14-hour clock is up. I'm negative 3 minutes at the moment. We're allowed to stay in yard move and find a safe location to park as long as we don't go back into driving. So that's what we're gonna do. Yes, indeed, but I forgot to fill out the paperwork when I got here. So we got here at 12:01. Mileage is 2343, and we're leaving at 12:14, even though it's 12:15 now. Let's go quarter mile, maybe, if that, down the street. All right, here we are. You know what I think is absolutely hilarious? Is that the truck was at 2343.5 when we pulled out of their driveway. The truck is now at 2343.7, and when I turned into the driveway here, it literally went to 0.6, so I spent another point in the parking lot trying to park. So it was just barely a 1/10 of a mile away. If it was any farther, we would not have done that, but we're fine. A 1/10 of a mile is fine. A 1/10 of a mile is fine. There's no issues with that. Are you on? Yes, you are. All right, we're gonna turn the lights on back here. Yeah. Gonna turn this light on back here. Yeah. We're gonna turn this light on back here. Yeah. Now, we're going to close my curtain over here on this side. And then we're going to grab cards of the cardular nature. Put you up there because I can. And then we're going to go inside, go to the bathroom, get something to eat. So let's do that. All right, all that's dealt with. Let's go inside, go to the bathroom. The truck says it's 101 in this parking lot, and it feels like it, but my watch says it's 79 degrees. Ew, I hate it so much. It's way too damn hot. Alright, well, I was comfortably sitting down until the radio turned up really, really loud, even though I had it paused. It is whatever it is. At this point, we have already took our left boot off. Oh, headlights. Turn the headlights off. The truck now says that the parking lot temperature is 106 degrees. I'm glad it feels like 60 in here. 70s. Somewhere between 70 and 60 is what it feels like in here, yes. What I can say is that this needs to go in the fridge. This is my Monster that I started to drink but did not finish. So that can be put in here and hopefully not fall. That should do it. I got a banana shake because their banana shakes are divine. Taking my headband off because I'm tired of it. I'm putting my hair up in a bun. Can you guess why? If you guess because I'm tired of it, that would be correct. More specifically, I don't want it in my face while I'm trying to eat. We're gonna put it up, keep it out of my face. We're gonna put my cards away. We're going to get dressed for bed. Apparently, I accidentally closed the vent back here that blows on my face. So I need to, sure as hell, open that back up. Yes, indeed, which I'm going to do now. Now, I thought I angled it down to aim at my face while I was sleeping. However, apparently, I did not notice until today, right now, that I closed it on accident. Anyways, at this point, I am going to get out of these clothes, get comfortable in my pajamas. I'm going to eat the food that I have purchased. I'm going to transfer everything off of this phone onto the computer and eat. Probably watch something on YouTube or Crunchyroll. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and do all that. Well, I guess before we do that, look at how pretty China is. Pretty sure this is China. Jade Dragon Snow Mountain in China is looking divine. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. I have been up since 10, somewhere between 10:14 and 10:17. I can't remember, but what I can tell you is that it is 10:57 now. Yes, it is 10:57 in the evening. I have been awake for 40-ish, half an hour, whatever, something minutes. I slept fine. However, I did not have enough sleep, so I am still incredibly tired. I think I tried to sleep for 7.5 hours after watching a documentary about anacondas. Actually, 2 documentaries about anacondas. Why? Because over the last half week or so, I have been watching videos of people catching snakes. Mostly videos of some random dude in Louisiana catching a bunch of poisonous snakes. And then, after that, a bunch of random dudes from Louisiana and Florida catching pythons in the fucking Everglades. Just catching big-ass snakes. And then, last night, I finally decided, instead of watching randoms catch big-ass snakes, how about I watch a documentary about said big-ass snakes? The second documentary was not about the anaconda. Or wait, did I watch 3 documentaries? I accidentally clicked that, didn't mean to watch it. This is a documentary about anacondas, and then this is another short documentary, and by short I mean 25 minutes, not almost an hour, about Titan boa, apparently. An old ass snake that was big as shit, which was quite interesting. Quite interesting indeed. Yes. But for whatever reason, snakes are of the interest at the moment. So, cool. These damn people catching these damn pythons are crazy. You know, I just feel like if I was going to catch a python, I would bring something with me to hold the motherfucker's head on the fucking ground. Not go out there with my bare hands and a fucking sack in my back pocket and grab the motherfucker by the tail and with it until I got a good enough opening to grab it behind its damn head and then throw it in a sack. No, I think I'd take a fat ass piece of rebar with a 90-degree bend at the end and pin that motherfucker's head to the ground and then grab it. Not sit there and play, am I faster than a snake? The answer is no. Nor is nobody faster than a damn snake. But nah, there's like, I don't know, 6 of them or some shit in these damn videos, which are apparently an offshoot of Swamp People or whatever, or a different part of Swamp People or a different season of Swamp People. There's out there raw dogging in pythons, just hoping for the best and trying not to get bit, and failing, might I add, at getting bit. And not a single tool in sight other than a damn bag and maybe a buggy that they're driving. Like, oh, and flashlights. There was one where they used a thermal drone to catch a bunch of snakes, which was cool. Still, nothing, literally nothing to keep the snake from being like, oh, you ran up on me, now I'm gonna strike at all of you. Not just one of you, not just half of you, all of you. All of y'all. Like, is it really that hard to carry something to pin its head to the ground? Like, that's my thing. Like, if I was crazy enough to go into the Florida Everglades in the middle of the fucking night in some cases, in the middle of fuck nowhere, and randomly roam around the Everglades hoping that no other fucking animal would fucking find me, you know, none of the poisonous snakes, none of the other animals that attack people, they're just walking around like those animals don't exist. Like, okay, buddy, with fucking flashlights, how they find some of these snakes in the middle of the night, I have no idea. They got some good eyes to be peeping that. Or the flashlight reflects off of the snake's body and it makes it really easy to see at that point. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. The closest I've been to a snake out of a cage is probably the length of a pull net on a pole. And that was just a random ass black snake somewhere in Florida that was in the pool's little lanai, I think is what it's called. It made its way in there. It curled up in a ball in a corner. It was upset. I was like, you gotta get out. I did not have the testicular fortitude to try and pick it up, so I used a pool net to usher it out of said lanai. Don't know if it was poisonous. Never checked until yesterday or the day before. Apparently they're pretty common and non-poisonous, so that's cool. But didn't come anywhere near. I don't even think it tried to come at me. It was just trying to go when I was like, you gotta go this way, buddy. This way. And he went out and went along on his little snake thing. I think it was trying to go back to the corner, and I was like, no, you gotta go the other way to the door. It did not want to listen. I kept trying to go back. It's like, no. That's where I just found you, and that's where you gotta get out of. It was small. Maybe curled up half the size of the iPad. Probably from here to here. Maybe that big. Maybe. It might have been a little smaller than that curled up, but it was a little black snake. It was I don't know what it was. I just know what it looked like. It was black, and I asked Google, and Google gave me a list of black snakes that live in Florida, and all the ones that are venomous have different patterns on their body and are not just straight black 100%, or almost 100%. So point is, if I'm dealing with a snake, especially a fucking python, give me like 5+ foot pole to keep that motherfucker from attacking me. Like, what do you mean just fucking grab its tail and reach down? No. Sounds like you take a piece of rebar, you take like a 7 foot piece of rebar, put a 90-degree bend in it, about a foot up, maybe a foot and a half up, roam around, find a python, put it behind its head to keep it from striking you, and then grab it behind the head, and then throw that bitch in a bag. Like, I know they're invasive, extremely invasive, but come on, you gotta have better tactics than just raw dogging it. Maybe they decided to select individuals who had the testicular fortitude, or the stupidity, whichever one you want to call it, to raw dog these damn snakes so that they could record it and put it on the History Channel and make it dramatic. 'Cause drama. Oh my god, that's a good old stretch. I feel a tiny bit better now than when I woke up. I don't feel all that bad. I just know that I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is heartburn. Maybe. But it's very, 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 very tiny. I literally have nothing to deal with it other than existing. So that's what we're doing. I don't really know what it came from, especially last night, because at like 5 p.m. I had 2 and 9/10 of a taco. Then like 2.5 hours later, I got root beer, a cheeseburger, and a strawberry shake from Steak and Shake. And then 5-6 hours later, I got non-spicy wings because they didn't even have spicy wings, and a meatball marinara sub. And then 7 hours later, I had a banana shake, a grilled cheese, and some curly fries. And then I went to bed. And now I woke up with slight, like a teeny tiny bit of what I guess is heartburn. So I'm not 100% sure, because I have no idea what that is. I've heard of it. I've been too lazy to Google it. I think I know what it is, but I'm not sure. It's like spicy burps without the burps sometimes. I guess I don't know. That's my guess. I have no idea if I'm right. Regardless, what I'm confused about is what actually gave it to me, because I thought you had to eat something like extremely greasy or spicy, and I haven't had anything spicy since I was at the house. At this point, over 24 hours ago, 29 hours ago, I haven't had anything even remotely spicy in like 29 hours at this point. And those tacos weren't even all that spicy, because I didn't find the mild seasoning, so I used original seasoning, because the hot and spicy is a little too much for me. So yeah, I did add cayenne pepper to it, but I add cayenne pepper to everything that I'm cooking, so that's not out of the normal. I don't know. My guess is either somehow the tacos took forever to kick in for some reason, or the meatball marinara sub maybe, but that also took a while to kick in, or the grilled cheese? I don't know. What I do know is that I really need to get up and start getting dressed and ready for the day. And as you could tell, I have done nothing when it comes to getting up and getting dressed and getting ready for the day. Hence, I'm still under my blanket. The vlog is rendering. I did just finish editing it like 20 minutes ago, or a little less, considering at this point it's an 18-minute and 40-second clip. Need to shut up and keep pushing. But yeah, I got up, edited the video. Video's rendering. I need to get up and get dressed. I told them that I'd probably be there midnight-ish. Now it's like 40 minutes away, and it's 11:16, so after midnight. But I should probably stop wasting time and just get up, get dressed, go to this location, get the rest of this unloaded, and then drive back towards the yard, because I don't have the time to go home. I really just want to go back to bed. Luckily, it was not a shitty night's sleep. It was just not long enough. So anyways, I'm gonna shut up because we're at 20 minutes and 8 seconds. Let's do what I said. Let's actually finish my sentence before I click end record and do what I said I was going to do. Alright, we're up, we're dressed, we're mostly ready. I'm not going to upload the vlog right now because I am going to lose service going to the next location. Which means that the upload is going to fail, which means that I'm going to have to just completely redo it once I get into an area with actual service. Yes, indeed. I didn't even tell the tablet that I was driving there yet. I also didn't even tell the tablet that I finished at this location. go. Navigate. Let's open these curtains. Navigate. Well, part of navigate. Come on. Navigate, 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 navigate. How many times do I have to click it for you to actually get the full picture that I want you to navigate to the next location? Please. 25.8 miles, 37 minutes. We're gonna go on that drive here in a little bit, but before that, I need to brush my teeth, shave my face, obviously open these curtains, and obviously, most importantly, do a pre-trip. Yes, indeed. Pre-trip is very well needed. Yes, it is. Oh, look, the truck next to me left in the middle of the night. Oh, but a box truck parked there. Also cool. I don't know if I'm gonna go inside here and get a banana shake. Oh, my AirPods are on the ground. I should probably pick those up. I don't know if I will or won't. Anyways, let's drop my tablet. Turn the AC situation down up here because it's just a little too much. Gotta brush my teeth, turn the lights on, shave my face, you know, morning stuff. So let's get all that done. All right, 1:29. We're finally here. Drive here was uneventful other than seeing more people than I thought I should see on the side of roads that I feel like people have no business being on the side of. And not like they have no business being on the side of it because it's a highway. No, it's no business being on the side of it because it's literally in the middle of nowhere. And it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Why? We're in the back mountains of West Virginia. Why in the figgity fluff on a super country back road? No lights on the road at all. No sidewalks. There's not even edge lines on the road. There's a line in the middle of the road. No lines on the edge of the road. In the middle of the night. In the middle of the night. On a Monday morning. Shit was weird to me. Shit is weird. Anyways, we're here at this location. This location gets, I don't know, 5 or something. And I'm uploading the vlog. Yes, indeed. So let's upload this and then go inside and assist them with unloading. Alright, vlog's uploading. Let's go in and unload this trailer. Oh, goodness. Nothing like dumpster diving at 1:53 in the morning. Some random ass dude is just out here in the middle of the night. Just showed up to dig through the dumpster. I don't know what they're looking for, but they're dumpster diving. It's 1:54. Unloading here was uneventful other than the fact that some random person is dumpster diving at almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Apparently he didn't like what he saw or he got what he wanted and now he's leaving. And that was quick. At this point, we are done here and ready to go on a 296 mile drive to the location I'm going to park at and go to bed. It's a glorious little truck stop. Anyways, let's get my seatbelt on. Get the AC on a little bit higher than it already is, since I am too warm now. Check the vlog uploadage. Luckily, I don't have to get up out of the seat to do that. I can literally just check on here. It's already uploaded. Look at that. Look at that. Fantastic. Scheduled at 8 a.m. like always. The 13th. Yes, it's the 13th. Good. Well, that's all ready and good to go. So I don't need to worry about that anymore. It's already uploaded, no restrictions. I didn't check to see if it said no restrictions. Notices, none. Cool. Fantastic. Anyways, 296 miles to our parking location. Let's go on this drive. Yes, let's go on this drive. All right, 6:44. We are here where I am parked for the day, for the evening. Yes, indeed. The sun is bright over there. Bright enough that I don't feel like looking at it. Too damn bright. Don't want it in my eye. I don't want to deal with it. Nope. So, closing the curtain. Turning the sleeper light on. I'm tired and I want to go back to bed. I technically don't need to go to bed until 11, but I don't know how late I'm going to stay up. I doubt I'm going to stay up until 11. But who knows? I might change my mind. Anyways, I need to close these curtains and get dressed for bed. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Well, that was new. The truck, hopefully I got it so that it won't do it again. But truck has just today, just within the last 10 minutes, 20 minutes, however long I've been here, for the first time showed a no idle, shutdown, whatever, blah blah blah, which is a system in the truck somewhere that tells the truck to automatically shut off to save fuel and keeps the truck from idling, because companies spend a ton of money on food, and for some reason they think it's appropriate to turn the trucks off with drivers in them. Well, let me rephrase that. For some reason they think it's appropriate to set the trucks to turn off while the drivers are in them to keep the trucks from idling as much, so that they can save fuel, which I get it. Fuel's expensive, but at the same time, first of all, since I'm over the road, this is my damn house. So if I want the AC on in my house, I'm going to turn the AC on in my damn house. That's just what it is. Now, right now it is 59 degrees outside. That might be why it's on, because it might have a sensor gauge, temperature gauge. Well, I mean, I know the truck knows what the temperature is outside. However, I might only be seeing it now because this is the coldest it's been outside, even though it's not cold, when I've parked the truck, which means that it might be below its desired temperature to keep the truck on all the time, which means that it was gonna try and shut off. However, the timer is set, I believe, for somewhere in between 3 and 5 minutes, and with it being 6:58, we'll see if it comes on by 7:05 or sooner. Hopefully not. I normally don't idle the truck up because it just consumes more diesel, but you know, when the truck automatically wants to shut off, you can idle the truck higher than its initial idle. Of course, using more fuel. A higher idle means higher RPMs, means it needs to use more fuel in order to keep it up at that. It's stupid. It's so stupid. It's stupid. I normally don't do that because, again, it's less fuel efficient than just letting it sit. So, since that obviously did not work, just letting it sit, and it might be because the temperature outside is low enough, in their opinion, I turned the idle up a tiny bit. I think it was at 6, and now I got it at 6.5, 7, I think. 100. Well, I've been recording for 5 minutes and it hasn't come back on, and I clicked that button before I started recording, so I think it might be, it might be alright. Not 100% sure, but it might be. We'll see. I just personally think that it's stupid and annoying, because the whole purpose is to, you know, they want us to save fuel as much as possible. They even give us fuel bonuses if we use low amounts of fuel. Last time I checked, my idling percentage is around 60 to 62, 65%, somewhere in that range. It always has been. It will always be there. I could probably bring that down a little bit, maybe down to like 59% or something like that. But I usually, surprisingly, I am more fuel efficient in the winter than I am in the summer, because obviously I like the cold. So I'm more likely to keep the truck off while it's cold. But then, you know, sometimes it gets, because it's really weird, because if I have the truck off and I'm laying in here, the inside of the truck's going to get warm. So it needs to be like 10s or 20 degrees outside without the window open for the inside to not get overheated by my body heat to the point where I feel like I need a bit of AC. Then at that point, you turn the truck off, and then you gotta worry about the diesel and or DEF beginning to freeze, and then you go to start the truck back up, but it can't start back up because the fuel's frozen. It's a little unfortunate, but it's fine. It's fine. Truck is not shutting off at the moment, so I'm happy about that. You know what's really cool is that apparently I have a pretty powerful Rayquaza that I wasn't expecting to be that powerful. I'm gonna play a little bit of Pokemon Go and try and figure out where my cell phone is and go to bed. So I'm also gonna transfer everything off the phone onto the computer. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, well, I'm tired of trying to sleep and failing miserably. We're up for the day. It is 4:55. I've been trying to go back to sleep since before 3. Like 2:30 or something like that. Yeah, it's aggravating, but it is whatever it is. At this point, I do indeed need to end today's vlog and start the next one, considering it is way after 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to thank you guys for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. If you keep coming back, why not go ahead and hit the bell so that you can get notifications every single time that I upload. If you are interested, you can also scroll down just a little bit further, take a gander at the description. There you can find links to my Twitch, my Discord, my other YouTube channels, as well as all of my socials if you are interested in any of that. And of course, I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the next daily vlog. And as always, phone hugs, and bye-bye.